I'm Shannon Thresher, and this is 30-Second Tactics. So, a few weeks ago, I put out a video on top 10 GunTuber channels, YouTube channels, with gun content that you guys should be checking out. If you haven't seen that video, I appreciate if you go back and watch that. You'll get some other ideas. And today, I just have 10 more. They're, in no particular order, just some ones that I watch from time to time, some more than others, and that I enjoy, and just, give you guys an idea of some other stuff to watch. Of course, I'd prefer it if you just watched my stuff exclusively 24/7, but I understand that's not going to happen, so here's some other choices for you. And like I said, in no particular order, the first one is Sage Dynamics, and I'll try to have these up on the screen through the miracles of editing. But there's a guy named Aaron Cowan that runs that. He has a training company, and he does a lot of videos. He does a lot of stuff on torture testing guns and optics, like micro red dots, and so that's a lot of good information on there. He does some very high round count evaluations of guns and optics. Another one is In Range TV. Now, if you're familiar with Forgotten Weapons, which most of you are, it's a really big channel out there. Carl of In Range TV and Ian of Forgotten Weapons used to be kind of collaborators. They did a lot of videos where they were both on each other's videos and stuff, but they just grew so big that they didn't have time to do that, so they're kind of doing their own thing in their own way. And they're different channels, different information put out. True, but anyway, In Range TV, check it out. If you like it, great. If you don't, move on. There's another one that's more of a comedy channel, a little rough around the edges, called Tundra Tactical. And it's just basically, the typical gun guy with a beard yelling at you and making jokes for 10 minutes. And he's pretty entertaining. You check him out. One that's not really a gun channel, more of a military channel, but gun stuff overlaps. And it's definitely a comedy channel. It's called The Fat Electrician. And it's a former Army guy. I guess now he's an electrician. And he makes pretty short videos, like 3 to 5 minute videos, where he just, picks a topic and just makes it hilarious. It's all like military topics mostly. But you can check that out. Another big GunTube channel is Grand Thumb. If you haven't seen that, I want to say he used to be like some kind of Air Force special operations guy. I could be wrong on that, but cool guy. He's in the gang, if you will, of all the other, the top 10 or 20 gun tubers. You may have heard of him already, but anyway, if you haven't, check it out. Grand Thumb. Another one, TFB TV, which TFB stands for the Firearm Blog. That's how it started out years ago as a blog, and then of course YouTube took over. And James Reeves is the main guy on that channel, although there's some other guys on there. And it's a lot of reviews, some range stuff, some studio stuff. Worth watching. Check it out. Now, if you don't know who Jerry Mikulek is, and I may be pronouncing his name wrong because it's different every time I say it, but if you don't know who he is, you obviously haven't been in guns as long as I have, because he set a bunch of world records back in the 80s and 90s shooting revolvers ridiculously fast. He's been a sponsored competition shooter for decades, so he's very cool. Check him out. And talking about mispronouncing names, Tau Mouse, maybe is how they say that, is a channel with 2 or 3 dudes on it that just go out and shoot shotguns. A lot of odd shotgun shells, a lot of one-off homemade slugs and stuff like that. Not super high production quality, and I say that modestly because I know my videos don't have that either. But, it's cut and dry. It is what it is. Here's what we found. Here's what it is. Here's what it does to, Kevlar. Here's what it does to a big giant block of lead. Here's what it does to, whatever. So it's informative, and you'll see, odd different kind of shotgun rounds on there. Now, another one I want to talk about is Carolina Gun Guy. Now, 2 things about this. First of all, very family-friendly channel, very entertaining. Odds and ends of random gun stuff, some modern stuff, some odd stuff. But I just want to say, full disclosure, I know the guy who runs this channel. We have met, we have shot together, we have shared videos on our channel, so I'm not pumping him up any more than anyone else, except he's the only one on the list that I actually know, so I just felt like saying that. Anyway, the last one on this week's list is going to be The Honest Outlaw. He's just another guy on YouTube doing gun stuff, but he does a lot of reviews. That's pretty much all he does, or at least all I've seen of his videos, is, he'll get some new gun, and he'll shoot it, and he'll talk about it. Now, the thing I like about him is he's got a lot of reviews on there where he's, not praising the product. So a lot of them you see over and over, and they only review stuff that they like, and you think, well, either they're getting paid to say that, or they don't put stuff on when it has a bad day. But if his stuff has a bad day, he'll tell you about it. So anyway, guys, that's what I have for this time. There's another 10 channels for you to check out. That's what I have. And as always, work, train, repeat. Stay safe.